Hey everyone, this is Jeremy from MainTakeAway, and today we're going to be talking about the Personal MBA, Part 1 by Josh Kaufman. Here's a quick look at the cover. The main takeaway you will learn from this video are the 5 aspects of business your company must possess, 12 forms of value for creating business, and how to make money with these 12 forms of business. Business is a repeatable process that 1. Creates or provides something of value that 2. Other people want or need, 3. At a price they're willing to pay, in a way that 4. Satisfies the purchaser's needs and expectations, and 5. Provides the business sufficient revenue to make it worthwhile for the owners to continue operation. Here are the 5 basics of business. 1. Value creation. Discovering what people need or want, then creating it. 2. Marketing, attracting attention and building demand for what you've created. 3. Sales, turning prospective customers into paying customers. 4. Value delivery, giving your customers what you've promised and ensuring they're satisfied. 5. Finance, bringing in enough money to keep going and making your effort worthwhile. Don't expect skills that aren't related to the 5 parts of every business to be economically rewarded. Find a way to use them to create economic value, and you'll inevitably find a way to get paid. Any skill or knowledge that helps you create value, market, sell, deliver value, or manage finances is economically valuable. A venture. A venture that doesn't create value for others is a hobby. A venture that doesn't attract attention is a flop. A venture that doesn't sell the value it creates is a nonprofit. A venture that doesn't deliver what it promises is a scam. A venture that doesn't bring in enough money to keep operating will inevitably close. What about successful ventures? All successful ventures or businesses sell some combination of money, status, power, love, knowledge, protection, pleasure, and excitement. The more clearly you articulate how your product satisfies one or more of these drives, the more attractive your offer will become. And there are 12 standard forms of value. Number 1 is a product. Create a single tangible item or entity, then sell and deliver it for more than what it costs to make. 2. A service. Provide help or assistance, then charge a fee for the benefit rendered. 3. Shared resource. Create a durable asset that can be used by many people, then charge for access. 4. Subscription. Offer a benefit on an ongoing basis and charge a recurring fee. 5. Resale. Acquire an asset from a wholesaler, then sell that asset to a retail buyer at a higher price. 6. Lease. Acquire an asset, then allow another person to use that asset for a predefined amount of time in exchange for a fee. 7. Agency. Market and sell an asset or service you don't own on behalf of a third party, then collect a percentage of the transaction. 8. Audience aggregation. Get the attention of a group of people with certain characteristics, then sell access in the form of advertising to another business looking to reach that audience. 9. Loan. Lend a certain amount of money, then collect payments over a predefined period of time, equal to the original plus a predefined interest rate. 10. Option. Offer the ability to take a predefined action for a fixed period of time in exchange for a fee. 11. Insurance. Take on the risk of some specific bad thing happening to the policyholder in exchange for a predefined series of payments. Then pay out claims when the bad thing happens. 12. Capital. Purchase an ownership stake in a business, then collect a corresponding portion of the profit as a one-time payout or ongoing dividend. How to create a successful service. Your business must have employees capable of a skill or ability other people require but can't, won't, or don't want to use themselves. 2. Ensure that the service is provided with consistent high quality. And 3. Attract and retain paying customers. How to create a successful shared resource. Your business must create an asset that people want to have access to. 2. Serve as many users as you can without affecting the quality of each user's experience. 3. Charge enough to maintain and improve the shared resource over time. The tricky part is finding the sweet spot of too many and too few customers. To run a product-oriented business, you must 1. You must create some sort of tangible item that people want. 2. Produce that item as inexpensively as possible while maintaining an acceptable level of quality. 3. Sell as many units as possible for as high a price as the market will bear. 4. Keep enough inventory of finished product available to fulfill orders as they come in. To create a successful subscription, your business must 1. Provide significant value to each subscriber on a regular basis. 2. Build a subscriber base and continually attract new subscribers to compensate for attrition. 3. Build customers on a recurring basis. 4. Retain each subscriber as long as possible. To provide value as a reseller, you must 1. Purchase a product as inexpensively as possible, usually in bulk. 2. Keep the product in good condition until sale. 3. Find potential purchasers of the product as quickly as possible to keep inventory costs low. 4. Sell the product for as high a markup as possible, preferably a multiple of the purchase price. In order to provide value via a lease, you must 1. Acquire an asset people want to use. 2. Lease the asset to a paying customer on favorable terms. 3. Protect yourself from unexpected or adverse events, including the loss or damage of the leased asset. To provide value via agency, you must find a seller who has a valuable asset. 2. Establish contact and trust with potential buyers of that asset. 3. Negotiate until an agreement is reached on the terms of sale. 4. Collect the agreed upon fee or commission from the seller. To provide value via audience aggregation, you must 1. Identify a group of people with common characteristics or interests. 2. Create and maintain some way of consistently attracting that group's attention. 3. Find third parties who are interested in buying the attention of that audience. 4. Sell access to that audience without alienating the audience itself. To provide value via a loan, you must 1. Have some amount of money to lend. 2. Find people who want to borrow that money. 3. Set an interest rate that compensates you adequately for the loan. 4. Estimate and protect against the possibility that the loan won't be repaid. To provide value via options, you must identify some action people might want to take in the future. 2. Offer potential buyers the right to take that action before a specified deadline. 3. Convince potential buyers that the option is worth the asking price. 4. Enforce the specified deadline on taking action. Examples include concert tickets, coupons, and licensing rights. To provide value via insurance, you must create a binding legal agreement that transfers the risk of a specific bad thing, a loss, happening from the policyholder to you. Estimate the risk of that bad thing actually happening using available data. 3. Collect the agreed upon series of payments called premiums over time. 4. Pay out legitimate claims upon the policy. To provide value via capital, you must 1. Have a pool of resources available to invest. 2. Find a promising business in which you'd be willing to invest. 3. Estimate how much that business is currently worth, how much it may be worth in the future, and the probability that that business will go under, which would result in the loss of your capital. 4. Negotiate the amount of ownership you'd receive in exchange for the amount of capital you're investing. A few combinations of value creating businesses include travel sites like Orbitz. They have products that are airline tickets, trip cancellation, which is insurance, and display advertising, which is audience aggregation, and movie theaters. They have movie showings, which is a shared resource, tickets, which are an option, and concession sales that are products. That's part 1 of the Personal MBA. Click on the link below to get the book from Amazon. Share this with somebody who needs to learn about this information. Tweet at MainTakeAway and tell us how you're going to implement this information in your business, and share a comment below about what you liked or disliked about the video. Stay tuned for part 2.